well, and a couple of things happened that, the two injuries in the first half ended up being a big part of the second half because we ran out of timeouts. And there's runs there in the fourth quarter. We only had one timeout left, and so that ended up being a big part of it. And then obviously the Brad Beal shot making in the fourth quarter was why people come to pay money to watch great players play. Because I thought our defense, without watching the film, was actually not bad, and he just made a bunch of shots that a great shot maker makes. So it's a good home win, and we're 4-1 in the homestand, and we'll take tomorrow off, and we got to play better on the road.
Look, how spectacular was that play that Markel made, where he read the pass, then he gets a hand on it, then he tips it away from Isaiah.
Great play. Yeah,
there's so many elements to it.
Yeah, instincts. Well, first of all, it takes discipline. I mean, I just watched a game the other night where, on a similar drive, a veteran player came all the way in to help. I mean, the play he made is the play you're supposed to make. It's that's what you talk about in the huddle. But I saw a veteran player come in up 3 and give another good shooter a wide open shot. So he did what he was supposed to do. They made a terrific play, and then obviously a great finish and a free throw.
Steve, when you saw DJ down, hurt, did you fear the worst?
Yes.
And where does he rank in terms of toughness?
Tough as nails. I mean, all you guys that play, I wasn't a great player, but when you play, you dislocate your fingers like a lot, and it is painful. And they just pulled it back in, I guess, and he said he was fine. So he's got great physical toughness, mental toughness. I mean, it's a big part of why he's such a good player.
Coach, how fulfilling is it knowing Markel's story and what he's been through to see a performance like he had tonight?
No, it's great, and I mean, I'm going to say again, I think in 25 games, everybody will see more and more. So I think this is just the very beginning.
For him to make the first 2 threes, they were clearly going to give him that shot. How much did that kind of get him going?
That was great, but I think it just shows what a good place he's in, because he made those. He's been shooting the ball every time they've done that. He shot the ball, and that's what he's going to have to do, and he'll make them, and then they'll have to close to him, and then he'll be in the paint. So it's that the 2 shot they went in tonight. It's no different than what he's done every game.
Mm-hmm.
With Evans passing tonight, was that about as effective a passing game as he's had during your time here?
Yeah, 9 assists, 1 turnover. His playmaking for sure was good, in a variety of ways, like some high pick and rolls, some side pick and rolls. And again, he made a bunch of big shots and big plays. And regardless, I know Beal ended up with 34. Evans' defense there at the end was good. Bertans and Beal both made some shots that were, again, before watching the film, I thought the defense was good.
Cliff, you got 6 players in double figures, so it looks like the offense is finally clicking. You guys are doing good. And also, how is Michael?
We'll know more tomorrow. Yeah, he'll be evaluated tomorrow.
Okay.
Everyone good? All right. Thank you.
Players get suckered in, and you sag down and leave your man for a wide open 3. Talk about the discipline it took to stay in position and get your hand on the ball.
Well, Coach told us, let them get the layup. I almost baited in still, but I realized he was going to pass it out, and it was just my instinct, to get back out, try to find my man, and I seen him throw the pass, and I just tried to get a hand on it, and I was fortunate enough to get that, and I ran it down and went to go finish it.
In that situation, you can't lay it up. You got to be there coming.
Exactly.
What was your mindset there?
Dunk it. I've been trying to get it more in the dunk mindset. When I'm driving the rim, and you get a better chance to get foul calls. And then I think it just lets everybody know your mentality coming into the game. So I think it's just my mindset.
How much did it help to make your first 2 threes? How much did that make? They were going to give you that shot, and then once you make it.
I put in a lot of work. I work every off day. I work on the, after practice. I work for those times. I know people are going to go under, and so I'm prepared to shoot it. And today I knocked out my first 2, so felt good. just to put in all the work and see it showing. I'm just going to shoot the shot every time I'm open. So.
We know you care most about the win, but to win and play well against your hometown team.
Yeah. It's big. It's big for me. You know, I got a lot of people back home watching. I'm pretty sure they wanted Washington to win, but they also wanted to see me do well. So, you know, just to put a combination of both, you know, for me to play well and the team to play well and get the W, you know, it feels good for me.
A question about DJ, but how often have you dislocated a finger, and what does it feel like?
Shoot, I only dislocated mine probably twice, and it hurts. I mean, you think it's broken. I don't think I've been laying on the floor as much as DJ was, but you know, it does hurt. I'm just happy, you know, it's not broken and it's good. So I'm happy for him and glad he's gonna be with us.
What does that final play rank for you in your NBA career?
Shoot, one of the tops. You know, anytime I get a chance to make a big time play, and especially in a clutch moment, it was up there for one of the tops.
Markel, NBA players are leaders in fashion. Overalls coming back? What's up?
Man, yeah, a little bit. You know, I ain't as fashionable as these guys. These guys be coming here with robes and all type of stuff. I just try to be comfortable. Just throwing a little bit of shoes in there. And my shoes is usually the things I try to look forward to, but I'm trying to get there. I don't think I got enough confidence to do what they be doing yet. So.
Is that authorized to go fly fishing?
Hey, whatever you want to call it, man. I just feel comfortable. It made me play like this tonight, so maybe I might wear it again. So.
There you go.
Marco, once you make threes, then they've got to come up on you, and then you were getting in the paint. That kind of when you can make those.
Yeah. When I make a shot, it just opens up everything else. You know, I'm already. You know, I feel like I got enough confidence and enough game to get to the paint whenever I want. And if I'm hitting, you know, it's going to be a tough night, you know, because I feel like I can create both ways, hit the shot and get in the paint and create for others.
When you see, you've only been with DJ for a few months last year in this, how tough is he?
Man, he's tough. You look at him, man. He came back in the game after that, you know. Other than, like I said, laying on the floor for that long, but he's tough, you know. He probably had to go through that his whole life, him being his height and, you know, going through what he goes through. But, you know, he shows it every time he's out on the court, you know, driving to the rim, getting fouls, you know, playing his game.
Thanks.
Thank you.
God's plan, man. God's plan.
As unpleasant as it is, just
Yeah, I think I split the defense and I bounced the ball. It kind of felt funny, and then when I was about to make a pass to Markel, and then when I looked at my hand as I'm driving, my finger was facing the opposite way. So I don't know what I did. I just lost the ball and I went down.
how excruciating was it?
It was painful, and then once he popped it back in, it felt better. So we went straight to the X-ray room and made sure nothing was broken. So that was my main concern. You know, I just was hoping that nothing was broken, and I knew I would go back in if it was okay.
It was Ernest who popped it back in.
Yeah, Ernest popped it. Yeah.
Which is more painful, your finger or your teammates giving you grief about it?
Yeah, I don't worry about that. I knew that was coming. But yeah, man, I was just, like I said, my main concern was that it wasn't broken. And then once they told me, you know, once I saw the X-ray, I was pretty happy.
To go 4-1 on this homestand, how important is that to kind of get your rhythm, get your flow back?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good, man. You know, we needed these wins. It was important. 2 big wins against the Spurs and the Sixers, 2 really good teams. And we played 2 really good teams out of Washington and who else did we play? I can't remember.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. It was somebody else, too.
Sixers. Oh, first game.
Memphis, yeah. So to get those wins against good quality teams, it feels good. You know, we just got to take that momentum and get one on the road. I think we haven't won one on the road, so hopefully we start something going.
That Markel play at the end, Cliff said that's the kind of play that most guys get suckered in and they open the guy, but he read it. He stayed back and he read it. How special was that?
Yeah, he made a great defensive play and then a great finish. You know, that's what he brings to the table. You know, he could do so many things, and it was a big moment for us tonight.
DJ, how tough are you?
I consider myself pretty tough. You know, I've played through many injuries. I'm never the type of guy that's going to sit out unless I'm injured. You know, I mean, everybody plays hurt. I mean, that's part of the NBA. That's what makes us great players. You know, by playing hurt and playing when we don't feel like it, traveling, all the things that go with being in the NBA. So I consider myself pretty tough.
Once they told you you didn't have any broken bones, was there any question in your mind that you would go back into that game?
Nah, I mean, I saw the you know, with new technology, I was able to see my finger on the screen myself, and when I saw it, it was fine. once they popped it back in, I was like, I felt relieved because I knew it wasn't broken. So I knew I was going back in, just how I was going to tape it up to be able to go back. And it wasn't my shooting hand, so that made me happy too.
It didn't affect your pass. You threw the booch on that behind the back one.
Nah. You know, Ernest did a great job of popping it back in. He did a great job of taping it so I can get back out there, and it was stable enough where I was able to make those passes and dribble the ball.
What have you learned about Markel's toughness, whether it's physical or whether it's just coming back from all that he went through?
Yeah, I mean, I look at his mental toughness. You know, for him to be so young and the #1 pick, and you got people, you know, talking negative about you for years. For him to bounce back the way he has, I mean, that just shows how tough he is mentally. You know, physically we know what he can do, but just that mental toughness, people don't get to see that every day.
DJ, all 6 of your wins have come at home. How important is it now for this 4-game trip to go get some and keep it going?
Yeah, I mean, we know in order to be a good team this year, we have to win at home and take care of home. But we gotta change things on the road, and we have an opportunity in front of us right now against some good teams coming up, and we can really take advantage of it and play good.
Does your finger hurt now?
Yeah, it's starting to hurt real bad now. It's starting to swell up. You can see it compared to this one. So it's all the blood starting to rush, and it's starting to hurt now. All the adrenaline is rubbing off. It's starting to hurt. Tomorrow I know it's gonna hurt crazy. So.